The demo that got the deal for Hollywood Town, 20th Century.
Well, I had just signed a publishing deal with Roger Gordon at Screen Gems Music, which was later EMI Music. And we made demos in the studio with David Carr and some people. We just, we were making demos. We didn't know. And he was the publisher, so he was in the studio too. So we took him to 20th, and Russ Regan wanted to sign me, and he said, who produced the demos? Well, really, I guess Roger, but he was just sort of there, and they were head arrangements with chord charts, and David Carr had a lot to do with it, and I was playing the piano, and, whatever. So Roger ended up producing the album, and then he produced the second one. The point being that it was our publishing demos that got me the record deal. And I had two different record deals. I don't know if you know this, but I was signed to Columbia before I was signed to 20th. They had some humongous payola scandal. And so everyone got dropped. I was signed by Jack Gold, who was quite a brilliant man. He produced my Johnny Mathis record on a song of mine. But anyway, he had signed me, and then all of his acts got dropped. And he was right under Clive Davis.
Oh.
And whenever people would bring something to Jack, and Jack didn't like it, they would say, Jack, I think I'm going to have to go over your head on this one. And he would say, over my head and around my back, the two most traveled paths in America. That's how witty he was. He was amazing. And he just loved my writing, and I signed with him, and all I got out of it was a Peugeot, because when I got dropped, I just took the front money and ran. And then Cold Gems took me to Russ Regan and played him the demos, and he said, oh, I definitely want to sign her, even though he had another female on the label. In those days, you couldn't have more than one, but he broke the rule.
Well, the other female was on my show last week.
Really? Maureen McGovern?
Oh, no, Genya Raven.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think she was on there at that time.
Oh, okay, right, because it was another fellow who signed her, not Russ Regan.
Yeah, and Patty Dahlstrom was on there around the same time. But the Maureen McGovern was the one who was signed when I was there.
Oh, the morning after.
Yeah. She was a writer, so it didn't really matter.
Okay, so now as a Harriet Schock fan, I want to know, was there music recorded at Columbia?
Or maybe she was a writer, now that I think about it. Anyway, she didn't write that, though. No, I didn't record anything for Columbia.
Oh.
Signed me, gave me some front money, and let me go.
Again, history might have been different. They were so eager to promote artists.
Yeah, I know. It was a sad situation with 20th, because Russ Regan was such a real music man. He was like, you could tell that the guy really knew. The problem was distribution. I would get fan letters when I did television shows. We can't find your records in the stores. And Rolling Stone said if Patty Hearst had wanted not to be found, she should have been on 20th Century Records.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's evil. But
And he created a great double record set with Helen Reddy on it, all this in World War II, the soundtrack.
Oh, that's right. I know he did.
And I gave it a great review on AMG.
Oh, good.